What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central. Today we're looking at the top 10 fastest roller coasters in the world. Now if you guys are interested in entering this week's free Amazon gift card giveaway, all you have to do is simply click subscribe and comment your favorite spot on our list and why it's your favorite. It takes like 5 seconds to do, so why not do it real quick? Also, with that said, if we could break 5,000 likes on this video, next week I'll post the funniest roller coaster fails of all time. With that said, let's get right into the video. Number 10. Fury 325. Fury 325 won last year's Best Coaster award, and looking at it, you can see why. It only reaches 153 km per hour as its top speed, but it loops under and over the park's entrance and still holds the record for being the tallest and fastest giga coaster in the world. When it was first released, it was called an international deal by the critics, meaning wherever you're from, you should probably check it out. Number 9. Steel Dragon 2000. Japan loves their roller coasters, as this coaster has a lot going for it. The Steel Dragon 2000 was released in the year 2000, which was actually the year of the dragon in Asia. It debuted 3 months after Millennium Force, so it overtook Millennium Force as the world's tallest complete circuit coaster and held the record for 3 months. It also took and still holds the record for the longest track length, and is still at 153 km per hour, which means it's the second fastest roller coaster in Japan. Number 8. Ring Racer. Race car roller coasters have always had speed at the heart of their design, and the Ring Racer is no different. The Ring Racer costs 12.3 million euro to make and features a pneumatic launch, which allows it to go from 0 to 160 km per hour in less than 2 seconds. Unfortunately, it hasn't run since 2014, as the ride doesn't make enough money, but it still has a place in history. Number 7. Tower of Terror 2. Tower of Terror's story is pretty unique because it didn't really have a shot at setting any records at first. But when Superman the Escape was delayed due to technical problems, the Australian Dreamworld ride managed to open to the public first, stealing the title of the tallest ride and first to break the 100-mile-per-hour speed barrier. It's also kind of an oldie given that it came out in 1997, but its relaunch in 2010 and presence in pop culture means it can't really be missed. Number 6. Superman Escape from Krypton. Superheroes and roller coasters are pretty much an unbeatable combo, so one of them was bound to make this list. Originally known as Superman the Escape, this is the second record-breaking coaster to be located at a Six Flags. It's pretty old now, given that it opened all the way back in 1997, but at the time it was the tallest roller coaster in the world, as well as tying for the fastest ride with Tower of Terror 2, and that opened 2 months earlier. Its top speed is 170.6 km per hour, and it only lasts 28 seconds, but it's considered a classic and definitely cannot be missed. Number 5. Dodonpa. Okay, I totally pronounced that wrong, so I'm sorry for that. But anyways though, Japan has always been good at crazy new innovations, so it only makes sense that their Dodonpa coaster would be the second ever to use compressed air as a launching mechanism. When it was launched in December of 2001, it immediately broke 2 world records, both as the fastest roller coaster in the world and the ride with the fastest acceleration. It only lasts 55 seconds, but it reaches 172 km per hour and was the 3rd fastest roller coaster to break the 100-mile-per-hour barrier. Number 4. Red Force. Okay, so we don't know much about this roller coaster as it was only announced earlier this month, but it's set to take the title for the fastest and tallest vertical accelerator in Europe. Called Red Force, it's part of Portaventura World in Spain and the star of the new Ferrari Land that is opening within the park. We don't know much more than that, but it's got quite a buzz for hardcore roller coaster fans, so it'll be kinda cool to see what the reaction is once it's built. Number 3. Top Thrill Dragster. The 3rd fastest roller coaster in the world is located in Ohio, and it's called the Top Thrill Dragster. It was built in 2003 to reach a height of 400 feet and used to hold the record for tallest coaster in the world, unsurprising since its tagline is "Race for the Sky." Even though it only held the record of fastest coaster for 2 years until 2005, it still received many awards, including making the Golden Ticket Awards list of top 10 coasters 6 different times. Even cooler, it's a drag race themed ride, making it perfect for racers who are used to going fast a little closer to the ground. Number 2. King Ka. King Ka once held the record for the world's fastest roller coaster, and even though it no longer has that title, it still has some pretty cool records. Based at Six Flags Great Adventure, it still manages to be the tallest roller coaster in the world, reaching an insane 456 feet. Its speed is nothing to be laughed at either, as its 418-foot drop allows it to hit a top speed of 206 kilometers per hour. Now, it's had a few famous disasters, like being struck by lightning and having its bolts fail, but it's still a must-go for any thrill seekers that might be watching. Number 1. Formula Rossa. Out of all the roller coasters to be the fastest in the world, it makes sense that a coaster themed around Formula 1 would take the title. The Formula Rossa in the United Arab Emirates hits a top speed of 239 kilometers per hour. It also hits its fastest speed within just 5 seconds of starting. In fact, the speed is so intense that riders are required to wear glasses similar to those used in skydiving due to the risk of colliding with things in air. Even cooler though, its speed isn't the only record it holds, as it's also in the top 10 longest for steel coasters. When you go on it, let me know in the comments below. And there's our video on the top 10 fastest roller coasters in the world. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe so you see whenever we upload a video. Also, if you have your own top 5 or top 10 idea, feel free to use our extremely handy form in the description to submit it. With that said, thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.